Hello guys, welcome to the talk show, and today we're going to be talking about the Finance Bill 2024-2025, which entails the amendment of the Finance Bill, the Gen Z situation, and finally we're going to be talking about everything that has happened when it comes to Finance Bill. And with me is a group of Gen Zs who knows how to speak and who are very fluent in this, and definitely they can tell us that there's so much that has been happening, and therefore I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves first of all. And now allow me to start with you.
Hi everyone, I go by the name Sylvia Dano Salesa.
My name is Marwa Kali.
And my name is Lydia Mamisha.
And finally, as your host, I'm Jennifer Maga, and welcome again. So guys, there's this thing that is trending right now when it comes to Gen Zs. There's the killings. And yesterday it happened so fatally that it occurred in Rongai. And several people have died, including a child who was shot and ended up dying. You guys, I just want us to tell the world how this thing is very frustrating and how we can sort it as a Gen Z.
Yeah, thinking about it, it has happened twice.
Yeah.
The previous one happened in Githurai 45. That was during the Tuesday demonstrations, whereby they said that the police. I'm not sure about the story, but the police, the Gen Zs took the arms from the police and decided to shoot anyhow, where we lost a lot of people. So that it's so sad. Thinking about that is very sad.
This is so sad. Why do the police have to use so much arms to trying to defend nothing? I don't see any government building in Githurai. People were just going home, but the police and the army decided to fire at them. And the worst part is they were firing at even the mama mboga in the market. I saw some women killed in that story. It's so saddening. It was not a good picture.
The fact that we are critiquing the government and all the things that happen in the finance bill, I'm here to congratulate some of the government officials who stood by us, the Gen Zs. For example, Sifuna came and defended us. Example in parliament on Thursday, Sifuna was like, do not shoot these people, do not use live bullets, and that was so encouraging. The fact that we have some government officials who are, supporting us. For example, in Mombasa, the governor, he was helping the police. He was telling the police, do not shoot these people. I'm so happy that despite us having government officials who are not with us, there are some who are with us, and I'm so happy for that.
For them to authorize the killing, do you think it's a government or the president that had ordered? Because for the police to go about with this kind of thing, it means there is somebody who has ordered it. What is your take on that?
The government, at first I think the government said if we become violent, they'll shoot at us. But
so the people were violent in short?
I don't think if the people were going to the parliament were violent, because those people had talked about it and they knew they'll go there peacefully. But immediately they started shooting on them, especially those people who are going to the parliament. That's when the people became rogue. So,
but I know is that there's a protocol.
Yes.
Yeah.
The police cannot come and arm us unless there's orders from the above. So of course, there's someone who had already given the orders for the police to come and shoot people. You cannot just come and arm people from nowhere. I'm sure there were some orders from the above. Yes. According to me, that is my perspective.
But my issue comes here whereby there were some police officers who were shooting and showing satisfaction. I saw yesterday a police officer, he was not even in uniform, he was a civilian holding and why do you use a gun and you are a civilian, you have no plates, nothing shows you're a government official, and you're just shooting at journalists? That makes no sense.
In addition to that, tell me why there was this officer who killed a protester in front of the parliament, and you know what he said? Acha kufe. What do you mean by wacha akufe? Don't you have a child? Don't you have a daughter? Don't you have an aunt? Of course, the same way ungetaka your aunt to be shot or your daughter to be shot is the same way mama huyu mtoto hangetaka mtoto wake auliwe. That is my perspective.
Yeah, and the same on that police. There's this police was spotted with an USA flag.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I was wondering, how can a Kenyan police officer have a USA flag? Because if it's Kenya, it's supposed to be Kenya. If it's Tanzania, it's Tanzania. So how in Kenya? Na alikuwa kwa their truck. So why was he there?
In the first place, why was he there?
That's so
Why was he
saddening.
there?
And another issue was there was a police officer also, whereby the person who was shot was his brother.
Yeah.
And the guy decided to go and resign because his brother has been killed. What do you think about it? He felt the pain of his brother dying. What about other people's brothers?
Exactly. What about other people's sisters?
That was sensible, I think.
That was exactly. And the fact that you're shooting a baddie, what do you mean by you're shooting a baddie? Why are you shooting me? Why don't I shoot?
Why are you shooting a baddie?
Exactly. Why are you passing around?
And by the way, still on that, when the presidential assent was given, the president stated that this bill has been financially, it has been withdrawn from the parliament. Does it mean that it will still come back, or it will be amended, or something will happen? Like, we need to tell the Gen Zs, and the country need to know what will happen after 14 days.
Okay, in that, when the bill is withdrawn, taken back to parliament, if a bill is not signed by the president within 21 days, it becomes a law automatically. So if the speaker doesn't call the ministers back to parliament for recess and they speak about it, it automatically becomes a law. And another issue is whereby the president is still lying. Why is he lying?
Why is he calling us criminals?
And he's an ICC alumni.
But the next day he called us stakeholders
And they're from their brothers and sisters.
No, like on that day he said, he was asked by a certain journalist from TV 47, like, why, okay, what are your measures to make sure that the people who died and some in hospital?
For me, it's so sad. One, it's so sad. How are people dying and the president has nothing to say about it? Like, he doesn't feel like he's accountable for anything.
Yeah.
You know, if the day he talked, the night he talked, if he had said something like the people who have died, or saying the families who have lost the people, or anything, just something to show that he's accountable would be nice. But what kind of president knows people have died, but is not talking anything about that? To an extent, like the way Caleb said, he said only 6 people died and he didn't say anything after that. It's so sad. Yeah.
Caleb?
Yes, on my point is police brutality. I saw even the police killed a journalist. How do you even kill a journalist? That was so bad, and it didn't bring up a good picture. The president should involve the Gen Z in talks, but he should also know Gen Z do not have a leader. We are trying to come up with a leader, but we don't have a leader. So if you're trying to talk to us, you have to find a very big stadium to talk to all of us. Yes, that's my point of view.
For me, those MPs that voted yes, but it's Jahil. My message is to, the citizens of Kenya, the 47 million. Next time, 2027, vote people who are going to represent you. I had this message. I had a politician, I don't know his name. He said 2 million shillings, Kenya shillings are going to be distributed to the MPs who will say yes. Why would you take a bribe? People voted for you. Do you know what democracy is? Vote for people who are going to be there for you, regardless of whether money is in the picture or not. That is my message.
Definitely, I know we have a lot to talk about, but time is not on our side. And allow me to end this. Our viewer, thank you so much for being with us till the end. Let us know your take on this, on the financial bill. Let us know what you think. Do we have a president as a country or not? And join us in our discussions. You can tag us on our Instagram at IamMaga, or any platform at IamMaga. Let us know what you think about the financial bill, and let us know if it shall be amended or rejected.